So I've been vibe coding a whole load of apps, and I'm going to show you those apps. They are almost all local host apps. They solve particular problems, particular pain points, and are solutions for certain things that I'm working on. So these are all vibe coded in Codex or Claude Code, and they're all run by AI agents autonomously on my behalf. So let's jump in. Okay, so first we're going to look at the Relay Studio application. Well, it's not really an application, it's more of a dashboard. It just gives me quick access to all the applications I've been building. It also gives me a few other things along this top row. I've got this little coffee cup here. You click on that, it launches a terminal and puts your Mac in the caffeinated mode so it can't turn off. And down here are some kind of memory. It's got the apps, how much memory they're using in your system. Because all of my apps are run on the local host and it uses a ton of memory. So it's good to sort of see which apps are using a lot of memory. You can just turn them off if they're using too much. Here, API usage, still a work in progress. I'm going to have all my API usage here. The only one working currently is OpenAI Codex, so I can just kind of see currently what my usage is. This does have the 7-day usage. I don't know where that's gone. But the main point of the Relay Studio app is to have all my apps here. So here, this is actually the app we're looking at, Relay Studio. And you can see it's running, it's healthy. And then down the side here, we have all these other apps. These are all local apps that I've made. These are not SaaS apps. They're apps that I've made to solve a particular problem, a particular pain point for me. And it's kind of useful just for kind of launching the apps. First and foremost, there's a little button here. You click that and it will start the app. At the moment that Gapminer app is stopped, click this, it'll start it up. And there's a few other useful icons here. This one will open the app in the browser because these are all browser-based apps. This is to open the repo in the terminal, open the repo in the file manager, view logs. I've never clicked on that. Open Codex in the repo. So that's the terminal Codex. So you just click on that, it opens the terminal, CDs to the repo and starts up Codex. So it's just a really quick, easy way so you don't have to sort of manually type all that stuff. That's the equivalent for Claude Code, although I no longer have a Claude Code subscription. This one commits and pushes the repo to GitHub. That's just a link to GitHub just to see what's going on. And that pulls it down from GitHub. I rarely use these, to be honest. I mainly just run the app, open the app in the browser, and open a terminal with Codex in this repo. So it is really useful for that. I use it all the time. I'm always on this Relay Studio dashboard. And you may be wondering what they are. So this is Gapminer. This is well, have a look. So you press this here, and it will open it in Safari. So let's just go to Safari, and we'll see it is attempting to open it. It's localhost. Gapminer application. So this is an application that helps find affiliate website niches, untapped. So just go to topic families. Look, you got gym and fitness studio management software. So that's a possible area that you could build affiliate websites for the software for gym and fitness. I mean, it lists a whole load of these: cleaning business software, e-signature and document signing software, and seed topics. Again, kind of linked to topic families, opportunities. It's quite a big application. Essentially, it goes off, it looks for affiliate link opportunities that are kind of underserved, where there's opportunity there. I mean, look at this, best accounting software for Etsy sellers. Apparently, you could build an affiliate link website for that because it's getting underserved. There's not enough affiliate link websites for that particular niche. And then it actually builds out the websites. So these are all websites. I think it's built about 14. I mean, you can see this was 3 months ago. I haven't done much with the app, to be honest. I did a lot 3 months ago, and then I got sidetracked. Page plans. I think in websites, you can actually go in and look at the actual more detail of the website. If you click into it, you can. Pages, domains, handoffs, keywords. So it's looking for all the different keywords. It's looking for keywords that are, relatively easy to rank for. It's not going to find affiliate websites that you're just never going to rank for. Far too much competition. There's no point looking for those. And yeah, I mean, there's just a whole load of stuff here. And you may be wondering what, I come in and do all this. I don't do any of this. Okay, I build the application in Codex. I came up with the idea for this application, gave it to Codex. Codex builds the app, and then I get AI agents to run the app for me. So this entire app, all the information you're seeing here, every single piece of information here, I didn't enter any of this. My guys, my AI agents, I mean, I'll just quickly jump to Telegram just so you'll see. But this is, Telegram here. This is Gapminer, and he essentially runs the whole Gapminer application for me. Okay, and this is March, so you can see, I mean, it's about 3 months ago. And I'm chatting with him on Telegram and telling him to get going, and he's just working away. And, we had a few back and forths at the beginning to get him going, but once he gets going, he's an OpenClaw agent. Installed OpenClaw, set him up, told him about the application, told him about the API, and he got working. I mean, they can see, look, ZenMaid versus Jobber Cleaning Business. He's found affiliate. He has a SE ranking API key, and he has an EXA search API key. So that's how he's able to go online, look at the search the web for affiliate link sites. Anyway, we're getting a bit too deep into that, really. Go back to Relay Console. So VisualForge. So as a site, before I tell you what VisualForge actually is, the kind of websites they're building, Gapminer, the AI agent, he runs the app, he builds the website, the whole thing. So, he built about 14 websites in a weekend for different affiliate opportunities. Now, if you come and have a look at this campaign switchboard, this is one of the websites. And if I load it up in Safari, here we are. It's quite a bland, boring website. This is email marketing software. That's what it's trying to plug. And it's rather dull and boring, as you can see. So I built an application called VisualForge. Again, this would be run by AI agents. I actually run this myself because I never got around to actually installing it for agents. But we have to start the app. If you just click on this, at the moment it's stopped. It will start the app. And then we just click on open the app and we go to Safari. Here we are. This is VisualForge. So it turns a sort of boring website into an attractive, stylish website. And it does that by generating assets. You kind of load up, you import your website, and it scrapes the content so it understands what the website's about. And you can generate, it gives you certain prompts, polished editorial hero graphic, all these different settings. It can generate infographics, logos. It can compose a whole page. And the kind of thing that comes out with is these kind of graphic. This is a composure here. So this is where it's composing a whole page. So you can see this is quite a visually nice layout. This is just an image that it's come up with for this affiliate website. Then you give this to the coder and say, replicate this for this cleaning ops guide website. So the guys at Gapminer made the website, made a pretty bland and boring website, and VisualForge is just about visually making it look attractive. And it generates all these infographics if that's what you want. It generates images if that's what you want. Nice little images. This is using the new OpenAI image model, all these different images. And then the result of that, if we just pop back to Relay Studio, we pop down here and we go to that affiliate website, Cleaning Ops Guide, here it is, this one here. And we just open this up in Safari. You'll see it's now quite a stylish website. So this is for cleaning sort of maid service software solutions. It's advertising these 4 different pieces of software. It's got these different pages with these nice graphics. So this is all VisualForge, turning a boring kind of text-heavy website into a visually nice website. You can see, we just pop back just to show you, look, this is campaign switchboard here. And you can see it's a very boring website. Campaign switchboard, pretty boring. VisualForge, Cleaning Ops. Let's go back here. Cleaning Ops let's open it up. Yeah, I mean, it's a much more professional website. And that's what this application does, VisualForge. Just creates assets for websites, images, logos, infographics, can compose a whole page. So that's VisualForge. And Page Journey. Okay, and this is the Page Journey application. So the guys at Gapminer, they're good at finding affiliate link opportunities. They're good at making a basic website, but let's just start Page Journey up. But the actual copy on the website itself, I decided to make an application just to kind of tweak and tinker with the copy of the website. So let's just wait for this one to load up in Safari. Here we are. And it's about, here we are, Cleaning Ops Guide. So that was one of the affiliate websites. Let's just go into there, look at pages, here we are. So it's kind of a 4-step process for affiliate websites. It's kind of a user can be problem aware. So they're just aware of a problem. Like say they're a cleaning company and they're just having problems with like rescheduling or just other issues to do with their business. And they're thinking like, I've got this problem. Maybe there's some kind of software solution. And then early solution aware is when they kind of realize there is software solutions available to them. And then they sort of go into the sort of 3rd stage solution aware, and then the 4th stage product aware. So you can have people in a certain service industry at different stages of their journey, hence the app page journey. And so all page journey, all the application is trying to do is just trying to read the copy on an affiliate website. It could be any website there. It could be like a shopping website. It could be lots of different websites. But for me, I was just doing affiliate websites. And it's just classifying each page so you're not mixing it up, So when people are landing on the, this affiliate website, they're landing on a page that is, problem aware if that's what they're looking for, or, product aware. If they already know the product, they're looking for a product page. If they're just kind of starting to understand what the solution is, they're going to be hitting an early solution page. So it just scrapes all the pages from an affiliate website and just kind of gives them a score. I mean, to be honest, it's been a long time since I've used this. Let's just go back again to Relay Studio. And then obviously you've made affiliate websites, you've made them look good, you've made the copy good. Now you need to do the SEO, and that's what RankScope for. RankScope is for SEO work. Let's just jump into that. Go over to Safari. Here we are. RankScope, this is the cleaning ops guide. We can even open that one there. And it just does all the SEO for you. Again, this is not me doing this. This is AI agents. So I built these applications. Go to Codex, you got an idea, tell it the application you want. And you may be thinking, well, how do I know how to build an SEO application? I don't. So you go to YouTube and let me just pop back to Relay Studio. This application here, I had to build first before I can build applications like RankScope. So this application, Insight Ledger, let's just open that in Safari. Wait for it to open. This is transcripts from YouTube. So you can import as many transcripts as you want from YouTube. I built a Chrome extension. So on YouTube, you just click a button and it brings the transcript in. Remember, this is localhost, okay? This is not a SaaS product. This is just for me. And you can bring in whole channels. And once you bring in channels, you can bring in live streams. You can build a whole knowledge base of information. So I was bringing in, I literally brought in about 1,000 SEO transcripts from a few channels that I really rate and I really think are good. And Insight Ledger basically took all of those transcripts, organized all the information, and it allowed me to pass that information to, to Codex. I think I was using Claude Code at the time, but it's the same thing, to Codex. And that's how we made RankScope. Let's just go back here to RankScope. So all of these categories Insight Ledger came up with from all the videos: keyword research, search intent, SERP analysis, on-page SEO, internal linking, title optimization, content quality signals. There's so much information available on YouTube on any subject you want. And if you just build an application like Insight Ledger, like the application I built, localhost application, you take all of the transcripts for some kind of subject and you ask, ChatGPT, you say, please classify this, please break this down into the different components, the different features. You can understand the kind of application you need for that niche. And this particular niche was SEO. And it came up with, essentially helped me write this huge implementation plan to build RankScope. And again, RankScope, everything is API endpoints for AI agents. It's all, I didn't do any of this information. You go to keyword research. This is for the cleaning ops guide. There's imported keywords. So these have come from Gapminer. These are the keywords that Gapminer came up with and they said you need to target these keywords. There's 3 keywords in this cluster, 1 keyword here. Best cleaning company software. You need to target that. And then RankScope is basically scraping this affiliate website that I built locally, assigning keywords to different pages, making sure the keywords turning up in the title, in the first sentence, in the first paragraph. So this is just an SEO application that I built myself. And then, of course, SEO only goes so far without links. So I built link Crest. And again, I just kind of talked to ChatGPT. I said, look, I need to make an application to get me backlinks. What can we do? And then I went to YouTube. I found hundreds of videos about how to get backlinks, took all the transcripts, put all of that into ChatGPT. It was just talking about it until we worked out the feature set we need. And we made link Crest. And of course, when I get Codex to build it, I say, look, this is for AI agents. I'm not going to be using this. My AI agents will be using it. So we've got campaigns. I mean, I rarely even go into these UIs. They're just there so I can check, if they have actually been doing stuff. I mean, there's so many applications here. Growth OS is a marketing application. I mean, if we open that one, it just goes on. I wake up in the morning sometimes and I have an idea for an application, and, by breakfast, it's being coded. And it doesn't have to be production. It doesn't, this is not a SaaS. I'm not releasing this to anyone. It's for me. So Growth OS was to solve the problem where you build a SaaS product. How do you find users? So Growth OS is an agent application. Again, all my applications, agents use. Agents will go in. You'll give it the SaaS product that you want to find users for, and it will go off. It will start in the first section, audience and ICP. It will look for kind of personas. Who are the people who would, use your application? You'll use your SaaS products. Where are they? What channels are they? Where are they hanging out online? And it will go through all of these different sections. I mean, this is a huge application I built. And I think with this application, I said to ChatGPT, look, build me an application to help me find users for my SaaS product, because I was building some, stupid SaaS product that never got any traction, like everyone does. And ChatGPT came up with Audience Atlas. And I was like, great, yeah, it's done it, amazing. And I fired up Audience Atlas and I was like, well, that's okay, but that's just one little thing. And then I went back to chat and said, well, can you make me another application, a completely different application that would also find me users for my SaaS product? And it came up with another application, completely different to Audience Atlas. It came up with this one, ICP List Builder. I'm not going to go into exactly what ICP List Builder is, and then I said, well, can you come up with another one? And it came up with Community Lead Miner. And then another one came up with Problem Post Finder. Problem Post Finder is finding posts on Reddit for people who have problems that your SaaS solves. And I repeated this again and again until I got about 80 different SaaS products that ChatGPT had basically come up with implementation plans for that would help founder, an indie developer of a SaaS product find users. And I put all of them into one monster SaaS product, which is called Growth OS. And again, I'm not going to use this, AI agents are, but one of the ideas I had was I could reach out to people with SaaS products and say, look, I can find you users. And then I wouldn't actually find them users myself. I would just import their product into Growth OS, and my AI agents would go off online and run through this whole Growth OS application to find the owner of this SaaS product users. And you can scale it so well because you don't actually have to do the work yourself. So that is Growth OS. Let's pop back over to Relay. There's so many things. ProductHQ is, well, I'm not going to dive into that, but ProductHQ is how you have a lot of different products and you have a lot of different AI agents managing these different products. It was kind of a management tool to manage lots of agents in lots of different products. I haven't really gone too deep into that. So Short Relay, let's load up Short Relay. Here's Short Relay. This is for Short Relay automatically turns your live streams and long videos into scheduled YouTube shorts. I think you've all probably seen this kind of application before. It's for content creators. I don't know why it's got this pricing. It's not a SaaS product. It's just for me. I think Codex, when it made it, got a bit carried away and thought I was making a SaaS product. I wasn't. I haven't actually used this product yet, but I will do at some point. But again, rather than having to pay someone who has a SaaS product, you can just code your own. You don't need to pay. SaaS is dead, which, it is true and it's not true because you still have to put a lot of work into building your own version. And again, AI agent usable. Let's go back to Relay Console. ScriptPilot is for writing scripts for YouTube videos. So ScriptPilot, let's go into ScriptPilot here. Here's ScriptPilot. This is helping to write scripts using an LLM. Basically, you find a script that you think is good, and it helps you repurpose that script. So it's got like the original sentence and then like a repurposed sentence. And I mean, this is the final line here. It's so you take a script and you go through line by line trying to repurpose that script to whatever subject you're talking about. It doesn't really work, but it was fun building. And each sentence is either like a hook, a promise, a stake, a setup, an example, escalation. And then it comes out with the actual, final script at the end. There's the final script. This is about AI agents explained. And this is a script for a YouTube video. But it is rather AI slop. I haven't found a way to get LLMs to write good copy, good scripts. I think it's very difficult. Relay Studio, ClipPilot. Let's open ClipPilot. So yeah, I used Higgsfield for a little bit. I mean, I say a little bit, about a day. And I thought, well, I just build my own, because all I wanted to do was to use the video generation model to pass it some image and some audio and get it to generate a talking head. So I've got some generations in here, and these are actual like generations that this local app did. So this is Cdance here, this one here. So this is not me. This is AI generated here.
Understanding AI agents really comes down to understanding one thing: the loop.
So that is passing an image and an audio file into Cdance 2, which is all you're doing in Higgsfield if that's the model you're selecting, and you're just paying Higgsfield a bit more money. You might as well just hit an API yourself and pay less. And this literally took about an hour to make this application. I just said, I want to clone. Well, I don't want to clone Higgsfield. I just want to hit the Cdance model with an audio file and an image and a prompt and get back a video. And that's what this does. You have some assets here. So I have my image headshot. Again, this is not even a real image. I just took a selfie of myself, gave it to ChatGPT, and it put it behind, put a little background in it. I made some audio files, uploaded those, and then you just go to generate and you select. Well, OpenRouter have Cdance, but you can't pass an audio file with OpenRouter. So I found this other provider. This provider here, they do the Cdance 2 model, and you can give them an audio and like a image of yourself. And you paste a prompt in here and you just click generate and it just does it for you, and you don't need to pay Higgsfield. You are still paying, obviously, you're paying for the API call to the Cdance model, and it's not cheap. Video generation is not cheap at all, but you won't get it much cheaper than just hitting the API yourself. So that is that. Back onto Relay Studio. So you can see Relay Studio is pretty useful for just keeping all my apps. As soon as I build an app, I just chuck it into Relay Studio dashboard, so I don't forget about it. I can go to it anytime. I can, start it up. I can open the app in Codex, because I'll be over here in the app and I'll be thinking, well, I also want this other feature. So I'll go back here, find the app, click on open in Codex. It'll open Codex in the terminal, and I'll just tell it, okay, I want this other feature. I want this, I want that, take away this, move that, and it does it. So it's just a very convenient way to have all your local apps in one place. This is my personal website. Sometimes you need a website. I mean, that's just my website. Just got a few different pages, just about me, basically. Nothing too fancy. When I was signing up for affiliate link exchange programs, you had to make out that you were a business. So I got my own domain name and email for that domain name to make me look a bit more, professional to sign up for these affiliate programs. So that's my own website. A couple down here, just kind of personal. I won't go through these. These are just kind of personal websites. CopyLoop is for kind of, you might have heard of like pogo sticking, when a user clicks on a Google link, goes to the page and immediately returns to Google, hits the back button. That's called pogo sticking. CopyLoop is taking the copy of a website and iterating it again and again and again until it gets to the point where it believes a user will not pogo stick. So the copy is I don't want to say so compelling, but it's written in such a way where the user thinks, okay, I'm on the right page. I want to read on, rather than some sort of boring copy that the user's just going to pogo stick off again. It's for the affiliate link websites. And then let's have a see if Claude Chat will load up. 1 second. Okay, so this is ClaudeChat. This is the last application I'll show you. This is the application I spend nearly all my time working on. So previously, when I was saying that, I was using AI agents to run all those local applications, this is how I'm doing it. I'm doing it inside ClaudeChat. These are all the agents. I have another video about ClaudeChat, but all these agents are running all these different applications. These guys here, they were running the rank scope application. I mean, you can see them here. They're using it. They're using the rank scope. There it is, rank scope. They're actually working inside that application. So this is a messaging application. So this is kind of a layer that works on top of agent harnesses like OpenClaw and Hermes agent. And then it works on top of applications. So applications could be local applications, or they could be online applications. There's a marketplace here. They could be Outlook, Gmail, Notion, Google Drive, you name it, GitHub, Shopify, Stripe, social media applications. Agents can work within, you can connect them to those applications. I mean, Postal Hermes connected to Outlook. Social Hermes is connected to X and LinkedIn. These other guys here. This guy here. There he is, this guy. Target and execute. This is a team chat, and they're connected to RankScope. Story Wells, he was doing YouTube videos. So this is all, I had a big long video about this. But, essentially it's about, for me, it's about having fun, first and foremost. But what I'm doing is building local applications, and I'm activating AI agents either in OpenClaw or more lately Hermes agent. And all my local applications have API endpoints. They're all agent usable. They all run locally. And then the AI agents go in and run those applications for me. So they might be building affiliate websites for me autonomously, building the affiliate websites, designing them visually, doing the page copy. Each of these functions had different local applications, doing the SEO work themselves, again, going into the application. And ClaudeChat is how I orchestrate all of this. I activate different agents for different applications for different purposes, talk to them, get them running in ClaudeChat. I have team chats, I have managers, I have workers, and they just autonomously work. Sometimes they do literally work 24/7. They'll work all day, all night, building websites or doing SEO work. And I built other applications like Growth OS, which I plan to help people who have SaaS products find users for their SaaS products. And again, I'll use ClaudeChat which I'm actually renaming to Relay Console. But anyway, I'll use that messaging application, ClaudeChat / Relay Console, to activate agents to work within Growth OS, to go off and use certain other, use the Exa search key, use all these different applications, connect applications to them, email applications, search applications, SEO applications, to go off, social media applications, to go off and find users for SaaS products. And if they can, that's a business, people will pay. And then, any business you can run digitally, you can build apps for, activate agents for, and run that business autonomously. You can have hundreds of staff by building local apps. And the good thing about local apps is they don't have to be production ready. Because I always hear all this stuff like, well, yeah, but you're not a senior engineer, your software's going to break, Well, fine, but it's just a local app. It's not production. This is not a SaaS product. It's for me. It's for my guys, my AI agents to run on my behalf. And if there's bugs, so what? No problem. If there's UI glitches, so what? No problem. We don't all have to make SaaS products. You can do lead generation. You can do affiliate websites. You can do outreach, marketing campaigns. There's just so many things you can do now with AI. And so, yeah, I just wanted to show you all of that in this video, just to show you what I'm doing. And yeah, it's just amazing times, fantastic times to be alive, basically. So I hope you enjoyed all of that. And if you have, leave a comment, ask a question, more than happy to answer. Thanks for watching.